What up, everybody? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. We back. Let's get it. Drop that beat.
Drew on the keys on this shit now.
What up, everybody? We back in the building. I got the squad with me. G Money is here in the building. My man Willie B in the building. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing this evening?
We squatted up, baby.
Everything
Yes,
good?
Yeah. Everything's good, man. Yo, it was a great week. I had my daughter, shout out JoJo, happy first birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wouldn't expect this. I had steps up, learner's permit today, and little baby boy too pissed in his potty today. So it was good day. Pee in the potty.
Damn. Pee in the potty. Hey, that's blessings right there, man. That's blessings, man. Hey, Willie, how was your day, man? How's your week?
Everything good, cooling. Long week it seemed like this week dragging, but everything good.
Okay, all right, cool. How was y'all Father's Day? Y'all Father's Day was good. Y'all was chilling.
Yeah, Father's Day was chill, rushed a lot. That Saturday was busy though. Saturday, my little nephew had a cookout and shit, and got crunk and everything like that, or got lit. I don't know terminology. We got fucked up.
Hey. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Before we jump into it, I want to tell everybody, man, find us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, on YouTube. Drop them 5 stars, man. Drop a comment, like and subscribe. Let us know, what we can improve on. Just comment. Let us know, just be respectful with it, because we will come back at y'all asses. But yeah, but drop them comments, man. You can find us on 613 Faye on Facebook, 613 Faye on DMV, 613 Faye on Twitter, and 613 Faye on YouTube. So check us out there, and like I said, drop a comment, like, and subscribe, man. So let's get into it. Last week, me and Willie, we did the is it a big deal or not type of scenario, man. So we ran off a couple topics, and you let us know what you think and what you feel. Is it a big deal or not? So we're gonna start with Shikari Richardson. I don't know if y'all heard, but Shikari Richardson, she's back. She just placed first place last week, June 12th, at a Olympic trial. And the race before that, she placed second place in the New York Grand Prix, and she's getting ready to run in the Olympic. I think, what is it? The Olympic. She's trying to run in the Olympic Championship in Oregon. So I want to ask y'all, Shikari Richardson back on the map. Is it a big deal or nah?
Big deal for me. Big deal for me. Definitely. She's.
Go ahead, let us know, man.
Oh, okay. I ain't know if I just go big deal and drop it.
Yeah, nah. Let us know why. Yeah, why it's a big deal for you.
Like you said, big deal. She won the 200 meter was at 22.38, and she came in second on the 100 meter with a 10.83, and that's one of the best this season. He said, I want to say, or whatever, at that almost. For her, it was the best of her season, that's for sure. And the one, as you said, she finished second place in. She lost to the Olympic gold medalist, Elaine Thompson Hera. I'm gonna chop that name up. Yeah, I'm gonna chop the name up. Yeah. But so you lose to the gold medalist. That's a big deal at second at that. It's not like you losing to just anybody. So she's coming back. She's coming back hot, and Hey, I mean, she was looking good as a fishnet out there, I heard too. I don't know.
Yeah, she had to join under her shirt or whatever, and she, was back on her, doing her thing with the nice bright Nike spikes and all that. She was doing her thing. Yeah, she was back at it. Definitely. Yeah, and then so she's supposed to be racing in what is it, the Toyota? Damn, I can't think of the name.
I know if she wins or something, I read she qualifies for the world
championship. Yeah. She's got to finish in the top 3. It's the Toyota USA track and field event in Oregon. So Willie, what you think, man? Is it a big deal or nah?
Big deal. You know what I'm saying? She got everybody doing their homework, it seems. You know what I'm saying? I said a big deal. I'm glad to see her back in the mix. You know what I'm saying? She had a little fall off. You know what I'm saying? Gave people opportunity to, to hate on her for a minute and got her riled up. I'm glad she came back and responded, the right way by winning.
Yeah.
Big deal.
That's definitely how you respond. I think it's a big deal too. She got a lot of hate and she got criticized. For the Tokyo, when she missed the Tokyo Olympics for the marijuana. Then when she did come back to her, right, exactly. When she did come back for her first race, I think it was at the Pro-Fontaine Classic. She placed last, so everybody was getting on her. She was on Twitter. She was going back and forth with people, and now she's taking a different approach. She's not on Twitter as much. She's kind of taking a low profile. And she's just grinding. She's getting back to it, and the work is paying off. So we definitely will keep an eye on Shikari, and I believe the next time she races will be at like I said, the Toyota USA Track and Field, which I believe is July 23rd through the 26th. So where she plans to be running in the 100 and the 200 meters. So we definitely gonna keep an eye on that. So, hey, Shikari, we rooting for you. Definitely rooting for you. Get it. So, all right. I can't wait to hear y'all on this one. Kyrie Irving, the most misunderstood, whatever you want to say, guy in the NBA, man. It was news broke early this week. Or late, I should say, early this week, that Kyrie Irving and the Nets are at an impasse as far as his future with the Brooklyn Nets. I ask y'all, is this a big deal or nah?
It ain't a big deal till he do something. Okay. To me, it ain't a big deal till he do something. Let's see what he do. Okay. He been. We know what he brings to the table. We know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? But we know it ain't a big deal to me, for real. Even if he come out LA, like I just seen people saying, come out there, LA, the Lakers reunite with LeBron. They say him and LeBron been talking about reuniting. But for me, it ain't a big deal until he do something.
Yeah, the Lakers are one of the teams. Apparently, he came out with a list of teams. The things didn't work out today with the Nets. He said if things don't work out, he wanted to go to the Lakers, the Clippers, the Knicks, the Heat, the Mavericks, a few teams.
Wizards? Were the Wizards on there? God damn it! Fuck that list.
Yeah, basically. Everybody except the Wizards, the Pistons, and the Pacers are the only 3 teams, and the Rockets. They're not on there neither, but yeah. So, is it a big deal, man?
Like Willie said, it's not a big deal unless something happens. But I say it's a big deal because he got KD thinking too. Almost, it's like they're like an impasse kind of thing. KD is like, unless they're obviously they should be talking to each other. If they're not talking to each other, that's even a bigger deal. Because if he's like, oh shit, if Kyrie leaves, I better make sure I get the hell out of here real quick too. So like, who makes that first move? If he thinks Kyrie's gonna make the move and that spot opens up for him somewhere that works out that he to his liking, does he accidentally hit the go switch and like, yo, get that worked out right now. Let's make it happen. Kyrie's like, yo, I was chilling. Or something. Get their signals mixed up.
I definitely believe they definitely got to be talking. They're supposed to be like really close friends. KD doesn't come to Brooklyn if Kyrie doesn't come to Brooklyn. So you got to be talking to him. And hey, man, if KD, he just signed an extension last year, so he's got like 4 years on his extension. So
he's gonna be stuck in Brooklyn.
Nah, I think he's gonna force. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing KD come home. Unfortunately, he ain't got no squad to come with. But I mean, you know, at the moment, maybe that would keep Bradley.
We another superstar away and a couple bench players, role players from being a good team down here. You know.
Yeah, that's a lot. But you know,
it's possible. It's possible. We need a dog on defense too, maybe. We need a couple pieces.
Yeah, I think we need a coach too down here in Washington. But
I like Scotty Brooks. I don't know what happened these last couple seasons. I like him.
Yeah, who's the coach for the Wizards now? Oh, they just hired a new coach. They just hired what is it, John Thompson's son? Or is it John Thompson's son? They just hired a new coach. The Wizards just got a new coach. They got a black coach.
New coach.
I don't know that. But Kyrie out here making imaginary lists, hypothetical lists and shit. I don't know, man. He may not be talking to KD.
Right.
The funny thing about the list is that none of the teams have space for like cap space for him. So like he would have to do a sign and trade, and he would need Brooklyn's help to actually get him to whatever team he wants to go to. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work though. But man, like I don't know. I was looking at Kyrie's numbers of how many games he played, and man, between 2020, like 2019 and 20, he played 20 games, which was the pandemic year. And then 2021, he played 54. And then, of course, last year, he played 29. Kyrie is looking for a 4 to 5 year guaranteed contract, max contract. So if y'all were playing GM, would y'all give Kyrie Irving a 4 to 5 year max contract, fully guaranteed?
I give it to him.
You give it to him?
I give it to him. I mean, his attendance is one of his issues that Steve Smith had with him. I mean, not Steve Smith.
Stephen A.
Stephen A. Yeah, Stephen A. But Stephen A. But anyway, that was one of his issues he had with him. But I give it to him. You know what I'm saying? He's proven that without a doubt when he's on the floor, he's a difference maker. He's proven without a doubt when he's on the floor that he's going to be top 3 to 5 in there, you know, most definitely, if not somewhere in that 1 to 3 range. I mean, I give it to him. You got to take that gamble. Sometimes you got to take a gamble, and I gamble with Kyrie.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what team I'm owning at the moment, I'm pretty sure I'd give it to him as well.
If you were the Brooklyn Nets right now, if you were that GM and you had the GM cap for the Nets,
yes, my team is washed if I don't have him right now. I'm dropping buckets. You can have, and you know what? You can have your own incense label, whatever you want. Incense this whole fucking building for all I care. We need to sign you.
Okay, all right, okay. I don't know, man. I know what he can do on the court, man, but you gotta be there though, man. And Kyrie be on.
The reason he wasn't there last season is because he didn't have the vaccine.
Right. I got that part. But not only that, but just him being injured though. Like his injury history is shaky too. And like even the year of the pandemic, like he was taking games off for personal reasons. He was just like doing his own shit, like rolling out. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that's why James Harden left, right? Because
he got free spirit, that free will thing going on, like Dennis Rodman. Sometimes you gotta let him go. You know what I'm saying? We got players like that. You gotta let them do what they do.
But guaranteed money though, like if he get I mean, I definitely know what Kyrie can do we all know what Kyrie can do on the court. I just, man, you just gotta be there. And I think he would have been on the court this year had it not been for the vaccine. I'm not mad at him. That's what he believed in. He stood his ground on it. And I ain't mad at him, but he wants to fully guaranteed on top of the 36.5 that he getting. So that's a lot of bread. And then you got to think, do other players want to play with Kyrie? So
I don't see why they wouldn't want to play with him. Most NBA players, they really don't. I feel like they're not as picky as who they want to play with sometimes. Well, James Harden. Let's rephrase that, I guess.
Well, James wouldn't have been mad if he was playing. I think if they would have played, if they would have been on the court together, I don't think James Harden would have had an issue. I think it's the fact that Kyrie wasn't on the floor, which is why James Harden wanted out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. So if KD does, if Kyrie does leave, where y'all think he's gonna go? Where y'all think he's gonna land?
LA.
Yeah.
Which one? Lakers, Clippers?
Lakers. I think he go to Laker line.
They would do what they need to do to get him, probably, because LeBron is still running that little bit.
And what happens with KD? Stay in Brooklyn, leave. If he leaves, where y'all see him going?
Back to the Warriors.
Hey.
Nah, I don't see that shit happen. KD, I saw something, but whatever I saw, I didn't legit check this shit out either. So it's just hearsay, she said type shit. But something about he might have been interested in the Sixers. I didn't believe that because he would have stayed with Harden. He would have convinced Harden to stay, but it's not a bad
Phoenix.
spot. Phoenix.
Phoenix. But I don't know how that's gonna work neither. But somebody's gonna have to trade for him. Because you just not letting KD go for nothing.
Yeah, why not just stay and build something around you almost? Like he's not I guess he's not terribly old. How old is KD?
I think he's about 33.
In his 30s though.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that's why he's more so chasing the chips more so. Like, because I feel if you build around you, why he's got rings already, like do what you need to do, cement your legacy, I guess, but that's what he's trying to do.
They ain't got no draft. I don't think they really got too many draft picks because they traded a lot of their draft picks, so they're gonna have to spend that bread. And you got your boy Ben Simmons there. So you can build around over. Don't yawn at Ben Simmons like that.
Man. I'm mentally not stable to think about him right now.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I need a mental break right now, guys.
Oh man, G come back and now you need the mental break. Ben Simmons style. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. So we're gonna see, man. It's gonna get interesting. Kyrie has up until June 29th to decide if he's gonna opt in with his $36.5 million. Or if he's going to go ahead and opt out and possibly get traded or try to get another deal. He wants between 42, 46 million guaranteed too. Just FYI. So we shall see. Man, so we've been talking about this guy for a minute, man. I think y'all already know who I'm talking about. Mr. Deshaun Watson. It was.
Watch where you put that D. Watson said that.
It came out this week that Deshaun Watson has now settled 20 out of 24 lawsuits. They're settled. 4 others, of course, are still they're still waiting to see what's going on. The first young lady who sued Deshaun, her name is Ashley Solis. She still has her case still waiting to go. I guess it's going to trial. So Deshaun Watson settling these 20 cases. Is it a big deal or nah?
It's definitely it's a lot of deals, I guess you want to say. He definitely made a lot of deals there, working out. Well, how much am I gonna pay you? Well, if I pay you this much, I gotta pay this person probably a little more. They might have all went Joe Flacco on him. Who knows? Like, oh, that's what you pay them? I need to get paid more than that person. I need to get paid more than the next late. Who knows? Because I mean, it's a big deal because he's definitely trying. It's all hush money right now. I felt like every week we're hearing like more details about how all this is happening. He's like, yo, we need to shut this up ASAP. Somebody on my media team, tell us what they want. We're gonna pay him. We need to get this quiet down as much as possible right now, because the more hypes up, the more he ain't gonna be playing for a long time.
So why he ain't do this before it even got to where it is now? Like, he could have paid them off and that we wouldn't have known nothing about it. I'm not saying it's right. But I'm just saying, like, if you went that route, because I don't know if y'all heard him say, but he said he wasn't going to settle at one point. He was like, nah, I'm not settling. This, that, and the other.
Why would I settle?
I guess he thought it made him look guilty. I mean, I don't know. Willie, what you think, bruh?
I never assaulted anyone. I never harassed anyone, or I never disrespected anyone. I never forced anyone to do anything.
Okay.
I believe those words to be true. I do. I believe those words to be true. Now, what happened? I don't know. I wasn't there. I know what they say. I'm not saying that those type of things didn't happen, but I don't think none of this shit was really against anybody's will. They said something like he hired 60 something or
66.
66 girls in 17 months. Y'all already know where I stand on this shit. Like I said before, man, it's like this shit ain't new, man. This shit ain't new. This shit ain't new. There ain't nothing new going on under the sun. Call it what it is, man. People been tricking. People been tricking. You know what I'm saying? And this is the case. He a tricker. Yeah? He gotta get that. He gotta get that together. You understand what I'm saying? Because he gotta get a better operation in place. You see how the Texans, they try to help him out. They gave him some paperwork to give to these people. They look, this is how disclose. This is how legally you should go about it, or what have you. We'll work with you, let you know how this game is played. You know what I'm saying? But as far as settling goes, a lot of people settle. Don't necessarily mean that they're guilty. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they settle because they ain't trying to go through all the bullshit. So they're like, all right, here, it is what it is. It is what it was. Take a couple more dollars, shut the fuck up, maybe. Then we're going to have these four. They're going to stick to their guns because we got to show some type of credibility to this thing. Because 20 out of the 24 basically said, fuck it, give them some money, and whatever happened or didn't happen, we'll leave it as be. So we'll take 4 to make this shit look concrete and solid like he was slapping them with. But,
damn.
I mean, if there's some victims, some real victims in this thing, my deepest sincerity go out to him.
Sympathy and empathy, yeah.
But I mean, I don't see it as he was just running around,
having them play with his booty hole and whatnot. The way they
said,
said Buddy had his legs behind his ears like the presser style.
It could, I don't know, it could be, but I don't think it was some random affair that was happening. And now, they just like, I don't think it was happening like that. So I think they got system in place. Just like we're gonna jump down there and talk about as y'all be calling my man Dirty Dan. But like I said, this shit ain't new. This shit ain't new. I'm not saying that it's right, but this shit ain't new. This Me Too shit movement is maybe new, and but with that, once again, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but it's one of those cliches. They say you give a motherfucker an inch, they take a mile. And that's what we're saying with this Me Too movement thing. Because all this shit, even with jumping to the four corners of wrestling, we got Vince McMahon. Like, this shit ain't new. Now, I'm not saying that it's right and this shit should be the normal, but it happens all the time, and it's been happening all the time. It's continue to happen because this shit ain't new.
Well, if they made false accusations, they definitely should be held accountable for.
I don't think they made false accusations. Like I said,
You
I
just
don't know
think they
where.
hyped it?
Nah, I don't think that either. I don't know where the push for them to sue came from, or
I
where
think
that came from.
maybe something happened with maybe like one or maybe two, and then it was like, oh yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like it was just like more people came out
Was
the woodwork, like, oh yeah,
Me too. Me too.
yeah, like he put his,
You said
he put his
Deshaun
gentle,
Watson. I think I
yeah,
remember that dick slapping me before now.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
he told me to do this and do that, and
I remember now because you remember. I remember. Oh, I get
yeah,
it.
So
and
just
I
because
mean,
he pulled it out and I saw it in person, I can sue them now.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Oh, you're somebody. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Or
and
like I said, I think most of them knew the game that they was getting into before they played it. Most
I
of the women,
think
I believe, knew what they was getting into before they played it.
I think the Texans had a part into it to play as well. I think once Deshaun Watson was like, I'm not playing for y'all no more. Like I'm getting the fuck out of here. I think also that's probably when more of like women, or when they was like, hey, have you given Deshaun Watson a massage? Anybody? Okay, yeah, join this lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? And I think they may
Some
have played a part in it too as well.
we got some tricks and cards up our sleeve that we got on this shot.
Yeah, because to me, it sounds like they knew about it the whole time. The Texans, it sounds like they knew about it, and they were just like, oh, they used it as that wild card. Like, oh, you're not gonna play with us? Oh yeah, okay, well then you're not gonna play nowhere then. Hey, let me call my lawyer up, right? Call Tony up, man. That's what they did. They called it, and then like the next 2 days, you heard 3 girls, 6 girls, 9, 12. So
Because the first 20 or something like that, or 22 even, something like that happened last year, like March and April. They happened together. It's been a couple that straddled along since they said, who did the real sports? Brian, who was it? Who did?
Brian Gumble.
Yeah, with the real sports. A couple of them came from there. But that's my take on it. You know what I'm saying? That's my take, and that's just me.
All
You know what
right.
I'm saying? I could be completely wrong, and if I am, I apologize.
Yeah, we all apologize. We apologize, but we're gonna see. The NFL is still doing an investigation on Deshaun Watson. It was reported by ESPN that some folks in the league prefer to wait to see if any new information comes out as far as the lawsuit still pending before handing down their punishment on Deshaun Watson, so it doesn't make it look like they gave him a bullshit punishment. So you got some people who want to give him his punishment so they can move on, and they don't want to drag this into the season. So do
Saying
I know we had took a bet? We were placing bets on his suspension. Do y'all think he gets suspended for the year, or do y'all think he has a chance of playing next year, or this year, I should say? Hey, remember, Calvin really got suspended for a year for gambling. So
Yeah, that's
just keep that in mind. I know it's two different cases, and I don't want to bring his name in there, but his suspension was for gambling and winning $1,500, I believe. So yeah, and he's out for a year.
yeah. I honestly, I don't think, and we haven't seen none of the details of any of this stuff really, and all the other juicy details, I guess you want to say, but I don't think he plays this year, honestly.
Willie?
man, I don't know. I don't know. I want to see what happens. It's one of those things I can't really call it, man. At one point in time, I was like, nah, he don't. At one point in time, I'm like, nah, he be all right. You know what I'm saying? At another point in time, like, nah, he'll play. And now I'm not sure. I think they suspend him for some games. Like I said, with the whole let's make sure ain't nothing else about to pop out. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we
Pause.
in a pretty safe spot. You know, it's not like you said. It don't seem like we really know the details. Even though I think some details have came out. You know, it
Yeah,
they ain't the prettiest.
yeah. It's
But you
it's
know,
some things, some details have come out. I mean, we're gonna see. It seems like it's nowhere near over. I was reading that even once the NFL makes a decision on what they're gonna give him as far as his punishment, it then goes to a U.S. District Judge, Sue Robinson, and she got to do her own, like, basically own investigation to see, you know, what they want to give him as well. Also, too, the NFLPA also stated that they will be trying to argue on behalf of Deshaun Watson to get whatever he gets. They're going to be arguing to get it reduced, and they're going to be throwing cases up like Robert Kraft's massage incident, Cowboys Jae Jones, the cheerleading tape scandal, and Willie's man, Freaky Dan. And speaking of Freaky Dan, woo, Freaky Dan, is it a big deal or not? Freaky Dan said he was subpoenaed. They said they're gonna subpoena him for next week. He turned down. He didn't show up in court twice this week. He's got a lot of shit going on. Um, what y'all think? What's y'all thoughts? Is it a big situation with Dan Snyder? Is it a big deal or not? The situation with Dan Snyder, his whole situation. I don't even know where to start with his shit. It's just it's so messy, man. Willie, you smiling, man? What you smiling about, man?
I don't know, man. My bad dad. See, my bad dad. They trying. They want his ass for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
pause.
oh,
But yeah, they do. they
but
they definitely do.
they want him. You know what I'm saying? You know, and like I've been saying, I think he's protected when it comes to the NFL. I think he's straight on that court on that front. I think the NFL. I think their fraternity. I think they have this camaraderie, this brotherhood amongst one another, and I think they straight. I don't think he didn't really ruffle enough feathers there for him to be in any. But that's why I think the law, like, nah, we coming for you, man. Like, we coming for you. I say something like a 20-page memo, but I like my man Dan because he basically put in his own investigation and shit.
He
And
investigated himself.
he investigated himself. He investigated the people that was investigating him and said what they was finding out, and then he was gonna go holler at the people like, "You sure this what you know, or that's what you think you know?" Because I can make you change your mind. You know,
I got you.
yeah,
Yeah, that's they call that a shadow investigation. Is what they
Dan
calling
got
that
some
right there.
him. Dan
That
got some
29 page
about
memo.
him.
Yeah, that 29 page memo that you was talking about has evidence on Mr. Snyder. Um, they said the memo included allegations of Snyder trying to discredit former employees, journalists, and attorneys. They said Snyder allegedly hired private investigators and lawyers to find inappropriate emails and evidence per the memo to send to the NFL and to the attorney that's doing the league investigation. Snyder was even sending investigators to former cheerleaders' homes to gather emails on former Commanders VP Bruce Allen to make it like Bruce Allen was the reason for the toxic workplace. So Dan was out there doing he was
Yeah,
out there doing some work.
I got some receipts too. Let's go get our receipts together.
Yeah, man. What you think, G?
Hey, it's not a big deal until some shit actually happens for this situation because, like Willie said, he's protected. He's got some type of clause out there that with the NFL or something where it's been signed where they cannot he can't be defamed. He can't be like you could not come at me because you have signed this and I'm protected type shit. It's some, unless something happens, it ain't shit right now. And all types of shit has been happening and been brought up again about this dude. And he's still the owner, like.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be in charge of the day-to-day, but I mean, his wife is in charge, which means he's basically in charge.
Yeah, they got all the legalities, all the terminologies. You know what I'm saying? They cross their T's, dot their I's. You know what I'm saying? Dan a player, man. Dan a player. That's all I'm gonna say. He got some resources, but the law want him. We'll see what happens. The law want him though.
I don't blame him for not showing up in court though. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, he ain't going. Like you said, man, he not going to snitch. Well, he probably not going to snitch because he know it's probably a bunch of other owners in the league that got some dirt with him. So, and I think that's another reason why they won't vote him out, because it takes 24 votes from the owners to vote Daniel Snyder out, and I don't think that they want to vote him out because I think they feel like he's gonna air out the dirty laundry and whatnot, and the NFL gonna really be in shambles. So it's a lot going on. Your boy Roger Goodell testified, and he said that the leagues he said that the Commanders, ever since the investigation has begun, the culture has made a significant turnaround, and everything is good. Dan Snyder has been punished. He's been he's been held accountable and all these things. And he did tell Congress that he himself cannot remove Daniel Snyder as an owner. So we're gonna see what pops off with Freaky Dan, man.
Right,
Damn.
somebody like that. They say, "How dare he say he's been held accountable? He's still out here doing anything he pleases."
I'm trying to see when they subpoena him, when he get on the stand, what he gonna be like? Fifth, five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I'm trying to see what he gonna do when he get on the stand, man. Like, what they gonna ask him. But I'm interested to seeing what they ask him and how he responds. But I mean, Congress, man, we got so many other issues going out right now in America, man. Dan Snyder is the least of our concerns right now. But since we there, I want to see what happens. So
he can't stay out the mix, man. He stay in that motherfucker. They want his ass bad, man.
Yeah, they definitely want that. They definitely want Buddy. They want Buddy. So all right, man. Let's keep it in the NFL right now, man. Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is entering his 5th year in his contract. He's getting ready to go into training camp without a new contract. He says he's not really worried about a new contract. Everything will play out. So I want to ask y'all fellas, just do y'all think Lamar Jackson should go into the season without a contract, or should he hold out till he gets a new contract? Or if you're Lamar, what would y'all do if y'all were in this situation? Would you play?
I would play.
You would play?
Yeah, I would play. Yeah, I would play. I go ahead and play. You know what I'm saying? I applaud him for saying he ain't really worried about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know where we are in time and business and everything like that. Everybody like, shit, man, pay me. You don't never know what's going to happen. But, it shows me his love for the game, man. It shows me his love for the game. He just like, you know what I'm saying? I play. I will get paid. I'll play this shit out. It don't matter.
So you taking the risk on yourself. You betting on yourself that you going to thrive and get that bag after the season.
Man, he gonna get he can get it now. You know what I'm saying? He can get it now.
I'm trying to figure out why they waiting so long to give him the bag. What's the problem? What's the holdup? What's the plan B?
There's no plan B. You're gonna have that baby pretty much.
I like what you did right there.
There's no
yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out why is it taking so long for them to even give him a contract. Like, what is it? What else does he have to do? Like, y'all are relevant because of Lamar Jackson.
I
So
think they believe in their system. They believe in their system, and the cat that ran backup for him last year, he did an admirable job for him. I guess they'd like to think, and they're like, well, I mean, our system works. We but in reality, they're gonna have to pay this guy, and hopefully he let it be like look, if I'm him, I'm like, y'all gonna give me my bag. I want to be fucking paid pretty much, because if I'm playing this season, price went up. Price is going up because
right.
I'm gonna look elsewhere now. If somebody's willing to give me that, I'm gonna take it because y'all bullshitting on me. Like,
That's the
business wise, he shouldn't play. He shouldn't play this season. He should hold out business wise. But like I'm with Willie. If I'm him, I'm probably playing and regretting it at the same time. Like, look, I need to get this bag. I need to get
fuck
paid.
that. I want my bag first. Give me the bag before I get on the field. I get it. I'm all team. I'm for the team. But when it come to business, it's individual. And Lamar and that offense, like he ain't got no I'm not gonna. What did Coach tell me? He said, don't call him Hollywood. He don't have Marquise Brown. You know what I'm saying? He lost his best offensive weapon. They're in a tough ass division, let alone tough conference. So what else do I need to do to show y'all?
Former MVP.
Yeah, former MVP, 2-time Pro Bowler, first team All Pro. Like what else do I need to do to show y'all that I'm that guy? Like I know y'all want to win a Super Bowl from me off this, off a cheap contract, but I'm not gonna risk my career and I'm not gonna risk my bag, to do that right now. Like, nah, like y'all, because like you said, right, G, let's say he goes out there, has an MVP caliber year. We saw Deshaun Watson get 230, and like you said, the price goes up. So now you got to pay him shit, what, 250, 260? Like, you might as well just pay him now. Like, just get that situation done, pay it, move on, everybody happy, and keep it moving. Like, that's just me. I ain't playing. Fuck that. You gotta give me my bag. That's just me.
I ain't mad at it.
I mean, I'm for the love of the game and all that other stuff, but we've seen players like try to play through injury and come up on contract years and try to play through injuries, and then they get injured. Then they're like, yeah, we don't know if we really want to sign you or your value went down. Like, you know how they do. So nah, give me my bag. That's just me. So
I hope we don't play. I hope the Ravens suck, honestly,
Hey, I'm with you on that one. I mean, I want to see them play, but I still hope they suck though. You know what I'm saying? But I had Lamar Jackson last year in fantasy football, and he did get hurt. So that's another thing. He got hurt last year, and with the style that they play, with all that running and nah, buddy. So, from one quarterback to another, Baker Mayfield. They said Baker might get some heat coming to his name, man. They got two teams, which we kind of figured would come around at some point in time. The Panthers and the Seahawks are both interested in his services. Where do you think Baker goes, and do you think he starts? Both of them have shitty quarterbacks, so yeah.
If he goes to one of those teams, he definitely starts.
Yeah, he definitely.
And I mean, that's probably part of his deal. If he goes there, he's like, look, if y'all want me, I'm gonna be the starter. I ain't taking none of this side chick shit no more. I'm the fucking man now. Don't fucking piss on my parade out here.
I ain't seen a progressive commercial since. I ain't seen that one since. Y'all let me know if y'all seen one, man. Y'all
I got insurance for that. I got insurance for moving homes.
Little bullshit, man. That, it's a tough deal, man. But I'm interested to see where he goes or what happens with him. I know he won't be in Cleveland. As crazy as the situation with Deshaun Watson is, we already know that he won't be playing in Cleveland. So, where do you think is the best fit for Baker Mayfield? Like, which team between the two do you think he succeeds most in?
I like Carolina. Got one back over there. Got to have the ball in his hand so much.
True.
I like Carolina.
Okay. What about you,
Car-
G?
Carolina's a good fit for him. I think
Yeah.
he's been good at dumping it off to his running backs out there too. And
God damn.
so you dump it off to CMC. How can you go wrong with that? You know, but he got good receivers there. They got DJ Moore.
Robbie Anderson said, I don't want Baker. Don't bring Baker down here now. He said that don't bring Baker down here. He did voice that and tweeted it. So
I don't think Robbie Anderson has that much sway on it though.
yeah, I don't think so neither.
Hey,
But I'm like y'all. I think Carolina is his best option. Not just roster wise, but division wise. Because if he goes to the NFC West, he's got the Rams.
he's not gonna enjoy life out there.
Yeah, he's got the
He's not.
49ers. Not with that offensive line.
And he'll be in Seattle rainy days all day. He will just be like sad face.
Yeah, he has the best option to succeed. He has the better opportunities to succeed in Carolina, if you ask me. So we'll see how that goes, man. So we shall see. Are we breaking down the AFC East today, or are we doing that, or is that next show? Or
we can do it. Don't matter.
do it. Want to break it down? Let's go ahead and break it down. Let's go ahead and break it down right quick. The AFC East. I guess. G, let me know how do you think this division breaks down? Who you got winning? You know, let me know what you got, Willie.
So I got if you don't know, for people listening, hopefully you do know, but it's the Bills, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Dolphins in this division. For those cats that
yeah,
you know some of them. We know, but last year Bills were number one, Patriots were second, Dolphins third, Jets obviously fourth. I think it stays pretty similar, honestly. I think it still goes Bills. I'm switching the Dolphins and the Pats, actually. I think the Dolphins step up this year, go ahead of the Pats for second in that division. And that means the Jets are still dead last, in my eyes, at least. I mean, they had a great draft, but maybe it'd be a surprise story. Who knows? But a lot of moving parts in that division too that we can come back to talk about too.
So can I ask you what makes you put Miami over New England? Like, what was there anything in particular, or was it just looking at the rosters? Or
Miami's made moves on offense, on defense as well. Their defense has been progressively getting better. Tyreek Hill is a big deal.
he's been all over Tua, boy. He's been
Talking shit.
hyping him up. Yeah, he ain't been talking shit. He been hyping him.
I think he talking shit. I think he try to hype him, but I think he try to like get inside of Patrick head.
Mahomes. Yeah, he out there talking real reckless, like he had to say pause a few times in the midst of his interview because he was talking about, you know, the long ball pause, and he was just talking about the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes and Tua, and he was just like, yeah, Tua's got it all. He can, you know, he was going on him. So I'm with you, Willie. I think he's kind of like throwing shots at Patrick Mahomes as well, which is quite interesting. But Willie, how you got this joint? How you got this division breaking down?
I think it stayed the same. I am interested to see what Miami do though. I didn't move them up anywhere or anything like that, but it is a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I like the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? I like the Patriots. I like the Patriots, but I'm gonna keep the Bills up there. But my favorite team in this division is the Patriots. I like Mac Jones. You know what I'm saying? I like Belichick. They did more than what they were expected to do last year. I wouldn't be surprised if G is right and they do more so average this year, but I hope they continue with their success. I found it interesting that they said that these OTAs that everybody on the roster attended. So for the Bills, that is. So that's a good look. That shows that they want to get back and go further. They want a championship. They show they want a championship, and they all in it. You know what I'm saying? Like Coach said when we were interviewing the coach with Blair, he had 50-something students or how many students he had in the weight room. They was looking to gain off their success from the previous year. So I keep Buffalo up there. I think Buffalo. Let's see what they do. They may be champions, but let's see what they do. And then I'm gonna keep the Patriots coming in second, and I'm gonna put Miami and then the Jets.
I think Willie's probably the first black person I heard that said he likes Belichick and and Mac Jones outside of New England, man. Don't nobody like New England outside of New England, man. Like you the first. But nah, I feel you, Belichick. He does his thing. I ain't no real big fan of Mac Jones though, but to each his own. But he did his thing last year. He showed up big time.
He showed it that Belichick's system still works for quarterbacks. I feel like because he was not there to win games for them. That's for sure.
He was there to manage.
He was managing those games. Now this could be the year where he makes that big jump because like they always called him Mac Jones. He said he one of the smartest quarterbacks in the draft. He's learned so he knows all the systems and stuff like that and everything. So we'll see if he can produce it next year because if you know the Bill Belichick system, you should be able to put up numbers at some point, like Tom Brady did.
So is Bill Belichick calling the plays because they lost Josh McDaniel and they haven't replaced the offensive coordinator? So is Belichick calling the offensive plays, or who? Do we know who's doing that? Because
there's a lot of coaches there. There's a lot of coaches.
Joe Judge is there. Matt Patricia is there. They don't know
all the ex-head coaches that didn't cut it as head coach. Come on back home.
Except my coach so far. But it's interesting though, man. Like you said, they got Devontae Parker.
He's a new addition,
which is a good piece if he can stay on the field. They got
touchdowns than Jacoby Myers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers caught his first touchdown ever in the NFL this past season. He had like the craziest longest streak for as many catches and things he was doing. And he just could not score a touchdown. He finally got 2 touchdowns this year. And it then comes up week 14 or something. It was crazy.
Man. So I guess I gotta be the one that kind of breaks this up, man. I got the Jets winning the division, man.
Yes.
Nah, I'm fucking with y'all.
Oh, I was hoping you were telling the truth right there, Jay.
Hey, man. Hey, they say, oh yeah, we can't watch this podcast. Well, we get a lot of likes from the Jets fans, man. I don't mean no disrespect, man. But nah, I don't got the Jets winning this shit, man. It'll be, man, if that shit happens, man. Oh my god, man, that'll be
Zach Wilson will have thrown 40-something touchdowns if that happens.
Yeah, they'll be MVP. He'll definitely be MVP candidate. But I got Buffalo. I think we all believe Buffalo is gonna win a division. Like y'all both said, Miami and New England are both kind of like second and third. I do want to go with Miami second. I do think Miami has the talented roster, but both of them have question marks. Miami's offensive line. I mean, not that that's really too big of a question because we just seen Joe Burrow go to the Super Bowl with a shaky offensive line. But Miami's got a new head coach. I don't know what to expect from, I don't know what to expect from them. I know he's the 49ers system. So it's gonna be probably look something similar to that. So it's interesting. And like we just said with New England, they don't really have an offensive coordinator. So I don't know who's calling the plays. I don't know if Mac Jones is gonna make that leap as a what is this, his second year as a second-year quarterback. So It's interesting, but I do think talent wins, for the most part, if they can stay healthy. And the Jets, I think they're gonna make a leap. I think they're gonna be fun to watch. I think they're gonna be compatible. I think they're gonna I think they're gonna win a few more games than they did last year. I think they're gonna be exciting to watch. So I think they won't be that walkover team. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they're gonna give some teams some go. So
Yeah.
that's how I got it, man. I'm interested to see my man Sauce Gardner though from the Jets. I'm really interested to see him. Of course, Tyreek and Jalen Waddle are gonna be
That's
interested to
that's one thing Miami did. They built their team this year to go out there and have a gun show pretty much to try to match the Bills because Bills put up numbers. They put up the third most points in the league, but also the difference with the Bills is they give up the least amount of points. They had a number one rated defense points wise. They gave up 17 points a game. That's what made the Patriots a good division because they were number two. They gave up 17.8 points a game, but they're not putting up the same numbers as the Bills. The Bills put up 28.4 points a game. So the Dolphins, they went, like you said, the line is weak, but they got Terron Armstead, Connor Williams from the Cowboys. So they went and got those linemen for them to try to protect Tua. They got the weapons for Tua. So they're gonna try to match the gun shows with the Bills, but Bills.
They got a lot of people.
Yeah, the Bills lost 184 targets between Cole Beasley and Emmanuel Sanders, but they got Jamison Crowder coming in, and Gabriel Davis gonna step up this year for them.
And they got Tywan Jones, OJ Howard.
OJ Howard is a sneaky pickup there.
Yeah, and
Rookie running back James Cook from Georgia.
Yep, and they got some defensive pieces with them, Von Miller and Shaq Lawson.
On top of the number one defense.
Yeah, so they're gonna be tough if they can stay healthy. So it should definitely be an interesting division to watch. Very interesting division to watch. So I don't know, man. I didn't realize the Patriots had signed Jabril Peppers and Malcolm Butler and Ty Montgomery. I didn't realize they signed those guys, but they did. So.
Those are some Patriot guys right there. All right.
Yeah. And Willie said they all came to camp. So
yeah.
Hey, what funny stat. Josh Allen was the third best rusher in the AFC East, actually. He had third highest rushing yards in the AFC East from all the running backs.
We know it didn't come from his running backs because they was good God.
His running back had more yards than him, but compared to everybody else, the only other person was Damian Harris from the Patriots. He had a low-key monster season, 915 touchdowns.
I think they say he got more touchdowns or more rushing yards, something like that. Even more rushing touchdowns or more rushing yards than Lamar Jackson does in over like a 2 or 3 year span or something like that.
Josh Allen?
Yeah, Josh Allen does.
Yeah, he can move. He's a big cat. He can move a little bit. He definitely ain't got the speed like Lamar, but he got enough speed.
And you better believe he's gonna try to hurdle over you. He's gonna try to jump over you.
I see him spinning out there and everything.
Yeah, we got that motherfucker week 2, so it should be fun to watch, man. Josh Allen and Tom Brady has been talking countless amount of shit to Josh Allen as they were doing the golf thing, as they were on teams and shit. So he's been talking big shit to Josh Allen throughout the last weeks or two. So we're gonna see, man. The AFC East is gonna be pretty dope, pretty fun division to watch.
Gonna be interesting.
Do y'all have any records? Do y'all how many wins you got? Buffalo winning? How many y'all want to make that prediction?
How many games they played? 17.
Yeah, what you got You got the Bills winning more than 11 games?
Yeah, I do. They on like 14-3 or some shit like that.
As long as we give them one of them 3 losses, I'm cool with it. So, G, what you got, man? What you think?
I got them getting more than 11 this year. Also, I think at least 12. So they definitely gonna have a very nice high percentage winning record.
Okay, all right. What about the Patriots? I got the Bills winning more than 12 games too. I mean 11 games as well. What about the Patriots though? Willie, you was kind of high on the Patriots, man. Which you got them winning over 11 games?
I think they get about 11, 10 or
11.
11.
Damn, okay. What about you, G?
I got them right around there as well. I got them in the double digits. They had 10 last year. I think they might get 11, but I hope they don't.
I hope they stay right. I hope they go 8, 8, and 9. Um, what about I don't know. I think
I think that's Miami record, 8-9.
you think that's
Ooh.
Miami's record?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going Miami gonna get 11 this year. That's right.
11 wins?
Yeah, I mean I got them ahead of the Patriots, so they gotta have 11.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna have 10.
I got the Patriots probably being 9 and 8, like 9 and 8, and I got like Miami being like maybe like what 10 and 7, some shit like that.
Yeah. I like Miami. I like the city. I like going out there. Y'all gotta be interested to see what they
Love the
go.
city.
Yeah.
And what
I
about
was-
the Jets? Go ahead, Willie.
I just about to say I don't care for Florida all that much, but I like my
Hey, well, I think we can all agree to like Miami till we say Jimmy Butler name.
Jimmy cool too. He just
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing.
He just ain't that guy to be scoring.
We go get to that. We go get to that because there's a lot of shit going on in the NBA right now. But before we jump to that right quick, what's y'all win total for the Jets?
I'm gonna say that they're gonna get 6 wins.
But that's an improvement.
That's an improvement. I ain't giving more than 6 though. I don't think
I think they gonna get 7.
They gotta prove that.
I think they go 7 and 10.
Yeah, I was gonna play. I was gonna do them dirty, say 4, but I say 6 on second thought.
Nah, I'm gonna give them 5. I'm gonna give them 5.
I mean, they got to beat everybody. They got to beat somebody in their division. That ain't easy right now. Those defenses in that division is tough. Like we talked about the offense defense comparison for the Bills. Well, the Jets defense was dead last, giving up 29 points a game, and they only scored about 18 points a game. So that ain't a winning formula.
And their schedule is nowhere near nice. So they start off with the Ravens week 1, got the Browns week 2, got the Bengals week 3, Steelers week 4, Dolphins 5, and the Packers 6, Broncos 7, week 7, Patriots week 8, Bills week 9. So
Loss is loss.
that's
They're gonna beat the Bengals because the Bengals ain't making the playoffs this year. Yeah, I'm staying.
you crazy, man. Oh,
My
okay,
goodness.
He said that after the Super Bowl loss.
Yep.
you
And I'm sticking to it.
man, I was gonna say they're gonna probably beat Cleveland because they ain't gonna have no legit quarterback, but
That's a good case.
and maybe the Steelers because we don't know what to expect from them, but the Steelers might have a legit defense though. So I don't know how that'll go. But we're gonna see though, man. We're gonna see. We'll keep an eye on that division. Most definitely, man. Then like we were talking about with basketball, it's a lot going on. We got the NBA draft taking place. There's a lot of trades going on. We spoke about Kyrie earlier. What's Jeremy Grant just got traded to Portland, and Bradley Beal opted out of his contract here in DC. So it's a lot going on. I know me and Willie spoke briefly about Bradley Beal last week. I know I spoke about him teaming up with Luca. Um, you don't see him going to Dallas. Who you see him going to? I said Dallas, and then I said Miami. I think he'll probably go to Miami. One of those two teams.
Yeah, I don't want to see him going nowhere.
Yeah, well, that's gonna happen, bro. That's getting ready to happen. It's just a matter of time.
Yep. And them motherfuckers didn't make nothing out of him. Some wizard shit.
Yeah, man. And then the draft is going on, and Paolo Banchero went number 1 to Orlando. So we should see how that
That was a
shit goes.
surprise. That was a surprise. I thought Holmgren was gonna go number 1.
We got like the top 10 picks.
Say that again.
The top 10 draft picks from tonight.
I gotta see who they were. I was trying to keep up with it, but let me see who's the.
Holmgren
No,
went
it's been-
number 2. Jabari Smith number 3.
I know they said Ivy went to OKC.
Detroit traded him.
I don't know. Let me see. That's what I. No, yeah. I'm sorry. Did he? No. I'm sorry. Yeah, he went to Detroit. Yeah. He went to Detroit. I think the Knicks right now, from what I've seen, but the Knicks. I know we were kind of like talking about their pick before we came on air. They traded their pick, so their pick was traded to somebody. I want to say OKC.
It was the Thunder.
Yeah. So, I think it's kind of shaking out how it's supposed to be. The Wizards. They got Johnny Davis from Wisconsin. I don't know how I feel about that one, but I don't know, man. The NBA draft isn't as big to me as the NFL draft. I normally look for the NBA draft to be more trades as far as like accomplished players, like the notable players. No disrespect to the players that are coming out, it's just after like the first 5 to 8 picks, it's kind of like unless you were a vivid follower of the NCAA, you know, after the 10th, 11th pick, you're like, eh.
And you really don't see what these guys actually like. Honestly, where to get drafted on the NBA joint, it has no effect. Like obviously we want a lottery pick. That's where the majority of the best players are. But like I was looking at the 2011 draft, I think it was. I think Kyrie went number 1 that year, and the Wizards drafted. Oh God, it was a terrible pick. Jimmy Butler was last pick of that in the first round. I mean, you got so many. Klay Thompson was number 11 pick. Wizards had the 6th. I think that's the year we got Jan Vesely or whatever. This motherfucker.
You were hot on him, boy. You do not like that.
Yo,
you did not like that pick. I put it like that.
I actually had season tickets to the Wiz that year when we drafted him, and you don't understand how many people booed this kid every time he was on the floor. He was just, why did we pick you? Why? All you see is highlights from Europe. Boom, dunking on nobody but other white Europeans, pretty much. Terrible.
I'm assuming you didn't like the pick at all.
No.
Did you like tonight's pick though? The Wizards.
Tonight's pick, I don't mind that pick at all. I think at the spot we got him at, the position, the guard, he's a shooting guard. Hopefully we can transform him a little bit, bring the ball up maybe more too as well, because we could definitely use a point guard. I mean, but if Bradley Beal's on the way out, he might be the sub in,
Yeah, it's a lot of moving pieces, man. I know they talking about DeAndre Ayton being moved. They talking about John Collins being moved. Of course, Kyrie, Malcolm Brogdon. It's a lot of names that are being thrown out there, and I'm sure if I go on Twitter right now, Twitter is probably on fire with names and free agents that are moving. But yeah, I'm like
I
you.
was expecting more trades and stuff to be happening tonight, but
And I
it's not
think
exciting.
that's another thing that happens with the NBA draft. Like you have a lot of trades. So like even within the, like the picks, you have so many trades. It's kind of could be difficult to keep up with them after a while. But Christian Braun just went to the Denver Nuggets. So like you said, G, it's gonna be a long time to not a long time, but we probably won't see some of these young men um for a while. They might come off the bench or they might develop a little later in their careers. We'll see the first 2 to 3. We'll see the first 5 picks.
I do like what you call it. The Charlotte pick Jalen Duran from Memphis Center. I think he's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be something nice to pair out there with LaMelo. So he's gonna start having a little force with them. Maybe we'll see.
And speaking of Charlotte, man, I don't know if y'all heard, but they talking about they want Westbrook, man. They're really hot on getting Westbrook. So I don't know where that fits and how that fits with LaMelo, but that's interesting because LaMelo and Russ, I don't feel like neither one of them can work off ball. So I don't know what the interest is in that, but I know that's Jordan's guy, but see how that goes.
Who's Jordan guy? Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, because he signed with the Jordan brand and all that stuff, man. So
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but I think, like I said, I think Russell can play off the ball. I think he did that in OKC with Durant a lot, but I don't know why they would do that though.
yeah, that don't make sense. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Weird times, man. We gonna see what's going on right now, man. And the draft is still going on. Like one of these dudes, a few of these dudes are from the G League, so I couldn't tell you too much about them because I really didn't watch the G League.
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher some names and run down the top 10 draft picks. We got Magic took Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, look at that. And you had the little R.
Roll the R.
Yeah.
From Duke. And then we got Thunder took, I don't even know, say Chet
Yep.
Holmgren.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we got Rockets. They took Jabari Smith from Auburn. Kings took Keegan Murray from
Yeah.
Iowa. Pistons took Jaden Ivey from Purdue. Pacers took Benedict Matherin or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And from Arizona, Blazers took Shaden. How do you say that? Shop. That sounds like Shannon. I'm gonna call him Shannon. They took Shop.
Yeah.
Shaden Shop from Kentucky. Pelicans at 8 took Dyson Daniels from the G League. Spurs at 9 took Jeremy. Anybody?
So hot.
Okay.
So yeah. From Baylor.
And Wizards drafted Johnny Davis from Wisconsin out of the top 10.
Yeah.
Had what's my man? Spike Lee ain't look too happy with the Knicks pick. They drafted a guy from overseas.
Yeah, they traded it though. So
Oh wow. Okay. They traded him.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Speaking of also, man, we got the Stanley Cup Finals still going on, man. Like we got the Avalanche. They up 3-1.
Lock it down.
They up 3-1. They going back to Colorado too, man. With the chance
We called this, right, Jay?
we called it. We called it. Oh man. You know what else I didn't call? I owe you some push-ups, bro.
Oh, you didn't do it last week?
I owe you some push-ups. Nah, you wasn't here last week.
Oh.
So I saved it, man. I saved it. I try to be a man of my words, man.
What's up?
So you had 2 weeks to practice these push-ups then.
Man, I'ma still struggle. So I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and finish talk.
Do we have enough time on the show for you to get these in?
I guess I don't know. I mean, we can make it happen. What do y'all can talk about some baseball, y'all can talk about some hockey, or y'all can talk about something else that we may have missed, whatever y'all want to do. Let me go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna see if I can tilt my camera. It's a little tight where I'm at right now, but I'm gonna try to get you.
I want to hit on that baseball you posted. Let me try to find that.
My man Otani.
I don't know it.
Yeah, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, the pitcher is a pitcher.
He's a pitcher. He's a hitter. He's a beast. He's a.
Yeah, bro. So I think my son was talking about him one day and shit.
Yeah. He had like two, and he had a couple games back to back, not back to back, but he had to get basically game winning home run, and was the winning pitcher in the same game pretty much. So you're doing it all out there. We can't even talk about Jay's push up form, can we? We can't hear you. We can't hear you. How many?
I think he doing the girl version. I can't say.
Oh man.
Get him, Willie.
I gotta get y'all another 10. I gotta get y'all another 15. Let me dim.
I'm gonna give it to y'all in baseball terminology. Y'all give it back to me in stupid man terminology, okay? It says, what did I say? A career high 8 RBI last night. What's the RBI?
RBI is a run batted in. So you had to play by the hit, and you got teammates on the bases. You hit them in pretty much.
And then it says, so he did that 8 times?
He scored 8 runs for his team because people are on base and he batted them in.
Okay. And 13 Ks.
That's strikeouts. So he struck 13 people out. That's a lot. I want to say the league average is probably for a game is between 4 to 6, probably, honestly. So he pretty much doubled that in one night. And that's a hell of a night. Not only you was killing the team you going up against, you was murdering them on the bat, but then also you going up there and like, look, y'all ain't gonna do what I did, and striking each one of them out pretty much.
Man, that motherfucker's a beast, man.
He is.
Fucking winded over here, man. Goddamn.
Hey, you want some water? You want to need a fan over there?
Hydration ain't quite hydration. It won't do you no good.
Man. But nah, man, I had to do them joints in some socks, so I was slipping a few times. But
there was a trampoline down there, right? Bouncing you back up, Ron?
Nah, there's these guns right here, baby.
Hey.
Nah, but Shohei Ohtani, man, that motherfucker's a beast. They were talking about how they actually believe there's a possibility he might leave the Angels next year because he's a free agent and he wants to win, of course, right? Like nobody.
Yeah.
So, and the guy that drafted him to the Angels is no longer there. He's with the Mets.
Oh God, don't go there.
Yeah, tell me about it. So it's a possibility. They're like, man, you know, what can the Angels do to keep him? Because the Angels are some shit. Like they're trash.
He started out hot because everybody on the Angels was hitting. Everybody was hitting on the Angels. I feel like no matter who he had, he was all hitting. He came out hot, and then he lost. It was 12 in a row, almost 15 in a row or something. And that's a wrap for them pretty
Yeah,
much.
they lost 14 straight. But you know who won? They lost 14 straight. But you know who won 14 straight, right, G?
Yeah,
You know.
Hey, like I said, that's because y'all played us 3 nights in a row, man.
Hey, we just took 3 out of 4 from the Giants. And we got Freddie Freeman coming back into town starting tomorrow. So we got the Dodgers coming into town. We won
How many games do y'all play with them?
3.
Y'all winning that series or losing? I got
asking.
y'all losing.
I know you did. Fucking hater. I got us winning.
Yeah. We want to get some push-ups on it?
Man, I'm gonna have to do some sit-ups. Fuck them push-ups. Man, fuck the push-ups, man. I get you 50 sit-ups, but I can't, man. Shit, man. But nah, man. I think we get it 2-3. It's gonna be tough. They lost Mookie Betts. I think he's gonna be out this series, which is a huge loss for them because he's one of their best players. So
one best players in the league.
Best players in the league, yeah. But I think we get them. I think the Braves want to prove that we good without you, bro. So we should see how that goes. But baseball has been real interesting. The Yankees have 50 wins. They're playing the Astros right now. So it's a lot of shit going on. They got a heated rivalry ever since the Astros cheated the Yankees out of a World Series trip. So if you get an opportunity, you can watch that. And yeah, man. Ohtani, that guy, man. He come to the they play the Orioles in July. So I was trying to take my son out there one time because he likes Ohtani. So I was trying to see if I can get out there one time. Shit, I want to see the motherfucker myself, for real.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. But it's baseball. They about to be at the All-Star break come July.
We're gonna have to have a show about that, definitely.
What about the All-Star game?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be pretty good. Second half of the season, it should be pretty good. It's a lot of decent little free agents out there that teams can pick up. So
that's one thing I like about baseball. When teams ain't got a chance in the playoffs, they're like, you know what? We trading. Like people move in baseball every year, and it's crazy. Yeah. I don't see why NBA's and NFL don't do that somewhat as well. But
what, like constantly trade players?
Yeah.
And I don't know. But baseball, you got more longevity. So you ain't got to be 22 to be effective. You can be like Albert Pujols.
Plus, you got farm systems and shit like that too.
So, but it's definitely
the Albert guy.
Huh?
How old is Albert?
Shit, Albert probably is he in his 40s?
I feel like he should be in his 40s.
Hold on, we got smartphones, bro.
He should definitely be in his 40s. I'm gonna say 43.
Whoa.
But he's still out there hitting though.
Hey, you can still hit a baseball. That's what he does. He's a machine at that.
So yeah, man, Willie, you're gonna have to watch somebody other than the Nats though, and the Orioles, because the Nats they in the rebuilding year. I'm interested to see what y'all gonna do with Juan Soto, man. Like,
I'm not, because it's gonna end up being the same as everybody else. We're gonna fucking trade him probably.
Man, just don't trade him to an NL team. Trade him out of the division. But yeah, Albert Pujols is 42.
Ooh, almost had it.
According to Google. So
Google never wrong.
Man. Google is never wrong. So let me see. I don't know. Is there any?
I know these push-ups just ruined the whole flow right here, huh?
Nah, man, my arms feeling like shoes and shit, man. Hey, what you think about the live shit, man? The PGA shit. They just got another golfer, man. Hey, they hot about that shit, bro.
Yeah,
They hot about that shit. They got what's his name, Brooks Koepka.
Kopka,
Yeah.
Kopka, Kika. Yeah.
Hey, they hot. They ain't in Saudi Arabia though, Willie. They playing in the States right now, but they hot, boy.
But it is a Saudi Arabian.
It's
league.
funded. It's funded by the Saudi Arabia investment group, and they hot about that shit.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm my part-time job this summer. I work at a golf course, so I'm gonna have to ask the golf pros about what their taking on the whole situation is. Because
hey man, it's just the bag.
Who's like the face of that giant?
Say it again.
Saudi Arabian just funded it. Like who's like the president or the commissioner?
Greg Norman. I think he used to be a part of the PGA committee as well, and he's been trying to run his own league. He just, I guess, the funds was always the issue, so he reached out to a Saudi or he connected and collaborated with a Saudi Arabia group, and they funding it.
So like sponsoring them and shit.
Yeah,
he's an American.
I believe so.
That's interesting. So I was initially thinking that Saudi Arabia started some league, to compete with the PGA or the American Golf League, but Saudi Arabia just funded somebody who was just like, I got something for you, PGA.
Yeah, basically.
Oh shit, that makes it even more interesting. I really thought it was Saudi Arabia, but man, though they just funded it and somebody actually from the home turf. That's interesting.
Yeah, well, they said he's Australian. So
okay.
But he's definitely a former PGA guy, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, if y'all don't have anything else to say or any other topic, we go ahead and wrap this good old thing on up, man. It's that time of the year, fellas. You already know, man. It's a little dry out here in these sports streets, but
fantasy football on deck.
Yeah, hey man, y'all need to check out that USFL shit too, man. That shit they be hitting out there, you know. It's the semifinals. Comes on Saturday, I believe, on NBC or Peacock.
How they play? How long the trade been going on?
I don't know how long the season is. I'm still learning about it. I'm still trying to I think they're in the playoffs right now, from what I've seen. So it's not too bad. They have some interesting rules that I kind of found different, of course, from the NFL, but I thought they were pretty dope. Instead of an onside kick, you can go for it on 4th and 12 from your own 33-yard line, and if you get it, you keep the ball. If you don't, the other team gets the ball. So I thought that shit was pretty interesting. And last week they had a game, even though the two teams were pretty bad record-wise, whoever won that game, I think, won the first pick of the draft. So instead of normally you hear teams losing and whoever loses get the first pick, but whoever won got the first pick of the draft. And I think they got the first pick of the other rounds as well. So I was like, damn, that's pretty interesting. So you got some former NFL coaches there, you got some former NFL players there. So it's not bad. It's pretty decent. So
looks like it's a 10-game season.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm still trying to find out where to catch it. I think last week I caught it. Pause. Last week I caught the games on FS.
You want to know? It's like no. From Deshaun Watson, it's like no.
Yeah, goddamn push-ups got me nauseous over here and dizzy. But nah, man, it's pretty good, man. So check it out if y'all have an opportunity. We're gonna see if the Avalanche close it out, and probably Summer League. So, and we be keeping an eye on training camps. So,
Yep.
we'll see. So, go ahead, fellas. Y'all go ahead. Let them know where they can find y'all at on social media.
You find me at G Money Caveman on Twitter. We can talk up there, whatever. But I'll be back. I'll be back next week. No more absences for me.
All right, man. It's okay. You good, man. We glad you back, man. We glad you back.
I was glad you say those push-ups for me though, man.
I did, man. I said, man, you know what? I was mad because I said, man, fuck, I want to get these shits out the way. Just in case y'all didn't remember, I lost a game 4 bet in the finals. So that's why I had to do 25 push-ups. And Willie, I let Willie hype the shit up. I should have just said 10. And this motherfucker, nah, man, do 50.
I'm about to say, we was up at 50.
Nah, yeah, you had the wrong guy for that one.
This show would have still been going on right now, Willie.
No bullshit. So, Willie, go ahead and tell them where they can find you at on social media, bro.
You can find me at Willie B on Facebook. That'll take you to the IG, Willie P, Willie Prather on Instagram, Tree Vision on TikTok. Yeah, that's where we at.
Okay. All right. Cool, man. And once again, I'm Jae Jones on all social media platforms. You type it in. My profile will pop up somehow, some way. That's on Facebook, Twitter, IG, and TikTok. Again, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and YouTube. Drop a like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let us know what you think, what we can improve on, what you want to hear. And also, don't forget to follow and check our brothers out in the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast. Check them out as their content drops on Sundays. So yeah. Other than that, we catch y'all next week. Shut the door on their ass.
It's just